Hello, 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 everyone. I'm Dasha Jamison with Red Rock Pastel Society of Nevada. Thank you all for joining us for this summer online member meeting. And Burnett kindly said what she can help me to let people in. So let me make you co-host, okay? And you will be able to let people in and mute everybody. Thank you so much for volunteering, Bernetta. It should come through. Nice seeing you all. Thank you for joining us, and we will be recording. I will ask kindly to mute yourself because it's hard to talk when there is background sound. I will have a really short presentation, just a few words to say while we all got here, and we will have a final accord to our yellow exhibition. Sir Tony do his magic today, so I know you're gonna hang out and stay for this one for sure. So let me start presentation really quick. I will not. And I have exciting news to announce. It's coming soon. So I got emails this morning what we were looking for our member show on Show Submit, but it's not on the Show Submit yet. It is coming soon. Our 2025 juried member online exhibition, and entry deadline tentatively will be August 15th. We are finalizing prospectus, but we are beyond excited to get our judges and jurors to work those dates in their schedule. And as last year, we will have two divisions, Masters and Open Division. So Masters will have Andrew McDermott doing jury duty and awarding paintings as well. And Open Division will have judge and a juror, and juror of selection will be Julie Freeman and judge Tanya Ovchinnikova. So that will be exciting. I'm excited to work with them, and maybe we will get to see them and this summer. And most of our events for the summer will be online. Not most, all of them. Thank you. But that's not all. I started presentation a little bit sooner. So today I asked Tony to maybe recreate this painting from our past yellow exhibition. I felt like it need final accord. And when you're working on a themed exhibition, it maybe have a set time in online or in a gallery space, but as a curator organizer, it lingers with you a little bit longer because of the research and also work with a catalog and other stuff. So our catalog is on Blurb. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a beautiful book. You can also download a free version on our website. Check it out. Was very interesting to work on it and see images in a different light, and it's especially good coffee book too, just when you need inspiration and see how different artists can look at a different subject. So there is still something about print, or of course, if you can have a opportunity to see art in person, that's always priceless. And
Excuse me, Dasha.
yes, Jen?
Hi, this is Jeannie. Can we still purchase that book, the hard copy?
Yes, we can. When Tony will start his presentation, I will be able to put a link to purchase it in the chat.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for asking. And it is on our website as well under yellow, but I will put it in the chat for you so you can see it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ginny. And also by popular demand, a lot of you were wondering, will we have another Zoom workshop with Tony anytime soon? And between his travel, he were able to find a date for us in his busy calendar. And you guys, one of the first to know about our July 9th summer reset. It will be 3-hour workshop with a Q&A and limited feedback. But there will be a lot of demos, a lot of challenges to take home for you. So if you haven't painted in a while, or if you need something to spark your creativity on your creative journey, or just loosen up, that's perfect workshop for you to get the dust off your pastels. Not pun intended, but check it out. It's also on our website. I will be putting link in the chat while Tony paints. Just 3-hour commitment on Wednesday, July 9th. And if you guys, I know a lot of you have summer plans, you're traveling, have family visiting, or going to see places, you can purchase a class and you will receive a recording. We usually do not sell recordings just by themselves unless they are lessons. So a recording will be essentially same price. So that let us to do that short class will be kind of be available to purchase as a recording too for the same price. Check it out. We have some limit on the tickets, and there are already people who took advantage of it. Our Tony graduates and our members who getting their reminders first. And again, if your membership in a good standing, as soon as this exhibition will come up to show submit, it will be sometimes next week. So guys, check it out next week on show submit. You will be able to see prospectus and enter your work, but you will have till August 15th to do it. So it's time to start painting. And no paintings were done by Tony's references will not be eligible for this exhibition. This is enter your best, your own work, and it's all virtual, okay? So you will not need to frame or ship those paintings. That's all what I have for today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me stop sharing. Thank you for all being good sports. Thank you, Bernetta, for helping me. There are a couple of more people here who waiting to join. And Tony, so let's go back to Tony. He said he'll gonna be painting something, and I need to show you what he will be painting in a second, but let me spotlight him first while I'm looking for the file. Hi, Tony. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Dasha. Hi, everybody. 49 participants. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, look, you can see behind me. This is the demo today is a sort of a recreation of the sunlight and shadows that I exhibited in the yellow exhibition, which took place, I don't know, a few months ago. And I think that was very successful. I think the whole exhibition, well, we started off with red, then I think we went to orange, and now we're yellow. So I can't wait to see what the next colors are going to be. So, so I'm going to try and recreate this little. This is a little ink and gouache and pastel and a bit of a mixed media. You can see behind me on the screen, on my TV screen. It's a sort of a quick and a rough image.
Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah, I think you can all see it. I think this is going to be, it's sort of an impression of parts of Venice where I had the opportunity to go and paint there on several occasions, starting many years ago, actually. But you know, Venice is it doesn't change. The only thing that changed about Venice is the amount of tourists that get there. But anyway, I thought I might recreate this one. To follow on the theme of yellow that took place in the exhibition. I've got some sticks here. Look at this. I mean, they just arrived in the post. Gero. And it is the 25 sticks of, look at the yellows in there. So we'll give those a blast sometime this afternoon. I've got some other pastels that I've chosen for this particular painting. We've only got, I think we've only got about an hour, if that, probably 45 minutes now, just to paint this piece. I'm just going to turn the camera around, because not only am I the painter, the artist, the floor cleaner, the sweeper, the dishwasher, but I'm also the cameraman, so I've got to do all sorts of things. So I've got to remember to turn the camera around and make sure that you can all see it. So listen, I've just to save a wee bit of time, I've just made a few marks with my famous pastel pencil. Look, it's a Carbothello. I don't know what color it is. It's like a blue-gray, I guess. But I didn't use a white pastel pencil because the white registers through and it's difficult to eliminate the pencil marks. So I've just used the gray there. And see how the perfect circle is made. I mean, you know, it's years and years and years of practice how to make a circle. Well, I'll tell you how to make a circle. Look, you just put one of those up there and make a circle. So it's that easy. And it's cheating. I know it's cheating, but there you go. So let's paint some yellow. Let's paint some Venice. Venice in sunlight, you know. Piazza San Marco is full of gold and bling and all that sort of stuff. So it's all wonderful stuff here. Now I've got my image on my TV screen, which is going to help me sort of hopefully work out what's going to go on. And now I've just kicked the tripod. I hope that hasn't moved much. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do, as you all know, is just to paint in, just to block in my darks. Excuse me, I just muted because I sneezed then. You don't want to hear me sneeze. I had to mute myself. So I'm just going to block in my darks. So that's the first area. Now there is another little darker area, which is being cast by a shadow. So we put that one in there. And then there's, well, we got some people. So let's put a few people in there. Oh, that's a tiny little. So, and there's a couple smaller. And there's a whole bunch of people down over here. Couple over there. No, I mean, how many tourists in Venice? I mean, millions. We can only paint a dozen or more. That's all we're going to do. Look, we'll put somebody a little bit closer, I think. Oh, better put a partner there. So, okay, I think that's enough darks, isn't it? I've got some nice grey pastel sticks up here. This is a Sennelier, I think. We'll get to the Géraud shortly, but I think we need to just indicate some of the structure of these big, massive doors.
Hey, Tony, Dasha, what paper are you using?
Oh, now that's interesting. Now, I promise not to tell anybody, because every time I mention new paper that I'm working on, everybody goes out and buys it. And when I come to replace it, they're sorry, it's all sold out. But I will tell you, of course, this is Canson Velvet paper. This is the new paper now. It's almost like pastel matte. It's very smooth. It's because I've been used to painting on grit, a lot of grit. But this Canson Velvet now is my new go-to paper. I really start to enjoy this paper. So I think that's about all those marks. I'm basically painting from the darker values and working up to the lighter values. So hopefully this will make sense. Oh, there'll be a shadow underneath there, won't there? Bound to be a shadow there somewhere. Excuse me. Okay. Now the next color is to work on this really dark shadow here in the doorway. So it probably looks a little blue to you guys, but actually in reality it's a little bit darker. It's all to do with, and I keep saying it when I do these Zoom, it's all to do with the way Apple has almost like photoshopped my. Hope there's nobody working for Apple that's watching. Okay. More dark there. A few darks there, I think. Maybe just a thin line of just at the base. Now, one more color maybe. No. No. Okay, that's the base. That's the base of it done. Now we need to think about. Oh, I didn't bring out all my colors. You silly boy. Bring out some of these. It's the first one. Now, is this going to be too? No, it'll be right. This will be okay. So we've got one. Thunderstorm set always comes in handy. Just to get a bit of warmth going up here in this area. These Gero pastels and these Sennelier pastels are very fragile, especially in my hands. So I'm a bit hard-handed. Now I'm really just letting the pastel stick glide over the paper because I don't want to press too hard at the moment. Put that push pin back. Now it gets a little bit light places. I think we need to put in this color from this entrance here. Remember, the light is sort of coming this way. So we got okay, I need a sharp edge, so I'm going to put the ruler. I'm going to use the ruler there just to get that nice crisp edge on the side of that door. I think that's important. Let's move it over just a tad. I think that might work. Maybe just a hint of it down there, just in the corner where the light is catching the bottom of that door. A bit more of sunlight, and Venice is all to do with these lovely warm ochres and that sort of color. Stand back a step and see what we've done. Okay, bit of a brighter color now in here. Sharpen that bit up. There. Is that too? That's too light. We want to get a nice sort of grey. This one here. And now need to sharpen this side up now of this door. Just a little, a hint of it up there. I'm sure it's roughly in. Look at like, now the sunlight is going to come through here. And then and the sunlight is really hitting on this side. bit mucky there, isn't it? Let's get my famous little eraser out. And then this side. Maybe a little bit a lighter yellow. And, this is really tricky. Let's get our darks out again. I think it's going to be this one here. And maybe another brown is needed. Just oh, it's the same color. Silly. This one here, maybe. It's better. It looks twisted on your screen, but it's fairly straight, as you can see.
Guys, Tony is using a reference from his sketchbook from Venice. I just put it in the chat, and also his previous work, Sunlight and Shadows, what got honorable mention in our yellow exhibition.
Yeah, it was that actually I found that a really difficult exhibition to come up with, because yellow is a color that doesn't enter my world that much. But anyway, got away with it, I think. Where am I going? Down here. brown needed, I think, for that door. Maybe this one. People. Now let's get a few people in. Let's get a few people in there, I think. Thunderstorm set again. That's really useful. Now, some bling, I think. Something really bright. This here. twisted just as well. I stood back. Soften an edge to here, I think. What else do we need? Oh, I know what. Oh, that crumbled in my hand. That's very good. Pigeons. Okay.
Wow. Guys, you've been on mute and behaving all this time. So now you can unmute yourself.
Nice job, Tony.
Well, thank you.
It's David.
Now that sounded like David Gilmour. I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure.
I was a little late coming in, but I
Oh, well, there you are. Okay, well, that's okay.
got your best part though, so that's good.
Anyway, so
Thank you, Tony. That was beautiful.
well, that's just a quick, almost like a plein air sketch, but I mean, you know, with a trillion people running around in Venice, pigeons everywhere, you know, pigeon poo. You've got to be careful where you walk, and you know, the light changes all the time. There's cameras clicking away. There's people knocking your easel. But hey, it's a bit of fun.
Thank you, Tony. It's gorgeous.
I have
Patty.
a question.
Yeah.
Who is Tony graduate? Two answers. The short one, what I typed in the chat, is a person who had previously took workshop or a Zoom class from Tony Allain. And also we had a fantastic Tony Graduates show a couple of years ago. So that was really fun. We may need to bring it back sometimes.
Yeah, that was actually a good little setup, that graduate show. That was good. I enjoyed that.
And
I'm just going through
go
the
ahead.
questions. Apparently, the new paper will also take. It will actually, Wendy. It does take a wet underpainting. Actually, believe it or not, I've used. I can show you actually. I think I can show you. Oh, let's put this one up on the easel as well. This is just going somewhere. This is like, there's a bit of ink and there's a little bit of gouache on there as well. So, and that's the paper, by the way. That's not pastel. That's just pure Canson velvet paper. Just this bit here. But there's all sorts of wonderful stuff going on there. So it does take
Thank
media.
you.
It does take media.
That's great.
It is
Tony,
actually, yeah.
we had few questions about your upcoming workshop on July 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, for you who got a little bit late, we were talking about our plans and our upcoming Express Zoom workshop by Tony Summer Reset, what coming on Zoom on July 9th, and it will be recorded. So if you are not available on this day, you can purchase a ticket and you will receive recording as well as reference materials. Reference materials will be available about a week prior to workshop, so you
Yeah.
will have an idea of what will be painted. But Tony, when you start thinking about this workshop, what subjects matter did you have in mind?
Well, listen, it's called Summer Reset. So we're going to paint some beach scenes with some, some crystal clear water. I know not everybody lives close to the coast. I don't actually. I still live, 2.5 hour drive from the coast. But I thought I just need to paint some nice, happy, summery type paintings. There'll be trees and there'll be water, definitely some water just to cool us down, whether it be mountain streams, creeks, beach scenes, might even throw in a wave or two. We'll go surfing for a while as well. So we can, there'll be all sorts of subject matter, but I really think we should include some water, because at the moment, I'm not quite sure about you guys, but here, and Dave will know that because he lives down in Plymouth and his temperature is higher than what it is up here in Scotland. So we're going through a bit of a heat wave here in the UK, and don't laugh, people who live in Arizona, but it's like 75, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I know. I know it's hot for us people over here, but I know, if you're living in Phoenix or in Arizona or somewhere there, and you say, well, it's only 110 out here, so we can cope with that. So we need to have some water. I think in July the 9th, we'll be playing around with some water, lakes, rivers, big boulders. Where am I? Hang on, I'm going to turn.
You may want to turn camera around,
I'm going to
if
turn
you
it.
will,
Okay.
Tony, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, big boulders, lakes, trees, lots of leaves, water, beaches. We've got 3 hours, so we should paintings. 3 hours, do you think? Yeah. We'll aim for 6
Many.
paintings.
6 paintings, okay.
Yeah,
Don't try to sneak that 7th one, like I know
there
how
you
you
go.
are, like I have to watch it.
6 paintings, but who knows? It might only be 4.
Yeah, no more than 6, like
Oh
no
no,
more
no,
than 6.
no, it won't be any more than 6.
Guys, and also excellent question. I believe it was from Sally. Is this workshop for members? Yes and no. Members knew about this workshop couple of days before all of you guys. So they already got their tickets or started to think about them. This workshop open for members and members to be, how I call them. Next event, however, what we will be announcing next week, it's members only. So our online exhibition, what coming in soon, with entry deadline of August 15th, will be members only. So you do need to have your membership current and active. And thank you for all your support, and huge shout out to all Red Rock members who make our free programming possible. So all our demos are open to the public, besides the special events like July 9th workshop. This is available for members and not members for a fee. This exhibition will be also exclusively for members, so you need to check your membership and check out our website how you can become a member. Let me go back to the chat. Yes, Sally said, looks like she needs to join. That's a good idea. Fabulous painting, Tony.
Yeah, I'm just going through the chats as well. My first time watching a professional. Thank you, and I love it. Well, thank you, Marjorie. That's really sweet of you. I think Marjorie, are you in Canada, Marjorie? I think so. Did I read somewhere that you were in Canada? Where's Marjorie? She's got to be this. Beautiful magic. Me
Yes.
at Sally Ladd. Me at IAPS. Yeah. Well, I'll be there as well next year. I'll be playing at IAPS, making a fool of myself on stage, no doubt. But now I can paint rocks underwater. Ah, yes. Well, we're going to paint Sally. You can paint rocks underwater. Well, we're going to paint rocks above the water now. If you're going to join me on the 9th of July. And Mary, oh, we were at Morro Bay. Mary, where has she gone? Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Thank you. The paper size. Another piece of paper that's on the easel that you can see now. That's a 12-inch by 12-inch. I cut it down to 12 by 12 because I wanted to keep it the same format as the sunlight and shadows painting that I did for the yellow exhibition. So that's why that's a 12 by 12. Looks like I need to join. Yeah, Sally, you need to join. Marcy, you're coming to Dakota. Oh, that should be fun. So yeah, I'm up there in 3 weeks' time. Actually, 3 weeks today. I fly out, I believe. Marjorie, yes, Canada. I thought you were. Are you going to give a person workshop in the? Yes, I am. Well, I am actually. When the near future dues. It will be it'll be next year. I'm doing some in-person workshops here in the UK. You're still talking to a painting. Look. Ah, here we go. I'm doing some workshops here in the UK, face to face. I'm doing 2 workshops down in Cornwall in the UK, down the southwest, right down the toe, and then I drive across to the other side, the east coast that way, to Norfolk, where I'm doing a 5-day all-inclusive hotel, painting studio, fun and laughter. That will be in October. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here in the UK. I'm supposed to be in Italy and Sicily next year. That hasn't been organised yet, but I've been requested to get something together, which I may do. But I am in the Southwest in 2026 next year. I will be in Portland. I will be in Santa Fe. I'll be in Albuquerque, of course, and I'm looking for other workshops in the Southwest. So I'll have to put the feelers out, see what's going on. Are you planning workshops on the East Coast, Olga? If I, it's going to be a difficult one. If I do, it will be in the fall of next year. But don't hold your breath at the moment. That could be. Meet you, took your demo at IAPS, Sally. Yeah. Oh, Camarillo. I was down there with Dougie Wallace. Yeah. See, Dave, Dave, you're coming to Truro. Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, he will spread the word. Okay, that's all the chats, I think. Come to Camarillo.
Oklahoma, Southwest, Colorado Pastel Society workshop request.
Sorry,
You guys need to, Tony, there are requests for you to come to Oklahoma and Colorado. So check your email, there will be, or messenger, there will be people reaching you out for upcoming workshops. Ohio, I mean, if you stretch it that far, Ohio also can count as Southwest. It depends. So it's a big state.
I haven't been to Colorado for I can't remember how many years. I did the Pastel Society of Colorado in Denver. I stayed with Terry, and that was really bless him, Terry Ludwig. I spent a week with Terry Ludwig, and I stayed with him, and that was great fun because I was Terry's barman. I had to every evening after dinner, he'd say, "Tony, get the drinks ready, and he liked a little drop of whiskey, so I had to pour him his whiskey every night. So that was he was a great guy. But I haven't been to Colorado for ages. That would be nice to go back there. Where else did you say? Colorado?
Yeah, guys,
Oklahoma. I drove through Oklahoma once. It's very flat there, isn't it? Is it very flat? Well, I think. But anyway, I'll check my emails. Olga, from Olga, an amazing painting of Venice. Well, thank you, Olga. Oh, I missed that one. Chats. I need. Ohio.
I wanted.
Now, who do I know that lives there? Now, how do I get up to there? Well, where would I go? Come to Texas.
Well, you guys all come first on Zoom on July 9th to see us and Tony before his Dakota workshops. Dakota Art, not Dakota State.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all Red Rock members again for being amazing members and supporting our events. I want to thank all volunteers and today Bernetta, big shout out for helping me during presentation. Of course, Tony for amazing workshop and his shout out to our yellow exhibition, Pastel Giro, who created special set for our yellow exhibition. So there is quite a collection. We had orange, now we had yellow set with them, special for the show, and Tony got his hand on it and used it successfully during his painting, as well as other sets. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for our member exhibition announcement. Don't hold your best paintings, enter them to our online exhibition. You don't need to ship it. It can be also not for sale, so plenty of opportunities. Prospectus is coming this week, and please enjoy the recording. Thank you all so much. See you soon on Zoom first, and see you in person sometimes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tony.
Dasha. Thank you, Tony.
All right, Tony, thanks a
you.
lot.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thanks,
And
Tony.
Thank you,
have a
Tony.
great day. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
Dasha.
We'll
Thanks,
see you in
Tony.
July, Tony.
Yeah, see you in July, Tony.
Take care.
Bye-bye now.